Welcome to Chapter 10, which focuses on handwriting analysis, forgery, and counterfeiting. We will explore how forensic science addresses these areas. Forgery involves making or adapting objects, documents, or data with the intent to deceive. Examples of common forgeries include fake passes, altered medical notes, signed tests, or manipulated report cards. The history of forensic handwriting analysis includes notable cases. In the 1930s, it was used in the famous Lindbergh case. By 1999, the U.S. Court of Appeals recognized handwriting analysis as a form of expert testimony, provided that scientifically accepted guidelines are followed. Everyone's handwriting has natural variations based on factors like the writing instrument, mood, age, or being hurried. However, each person also possesses a unique handwriting style defined by characteristics such as slant, letter height, and dot placement. A person's handwriting exhibits unique characteristics that make it distinguishable from other samples. Forensic handwriting experts examine 12 major categories, often comparing a suspect's handwriting to exemplars or handwriting controls. The 12 characteristics are grouped into 3 categories: letter form, line form, and formatting. Letter form includes the shape, size, and connection of letters. Line form refers to the smoothness of letters and the darkness of strokes. Formatting involves spacing, placement, and margins. One of the 12 major categories is line quality. This examines if the letters flow smoothly or if they appear erratic or shaky, which could indicate hesitation or an attempt to disguise natural writing. Spacing is another major category, which questions if letters are equally spaced or crowded. It also includes margins, spacing between capitals and lowercase letters, and spacing between words. Size consistency refers to whether the ratio of height to width is consistent in the writing. Experts examine the height of the overall writing and the ratio of short to tall letters. Continuous is a category that asks if the writing is continuous or if the writer frequently lifts the pen, which affects the flow of the script. Connecting letters focuses on whether capital and lowercase letters are connected and continuous throughout the writing. Letters complete is about whether letters are fully formed or if a part of the letter is missing in the handwriting sample. The category cursive and printed letters addresses whether the writing contains printed letters, cursive letters, or a combination of both. Pen pressure examines if the pressure applied during upward and downward strokes is equal or variable, which contributes to the darkness of the lines. Finally, slant analyzes the direction of the writing, whether it is slanted to the left, the right, or if the slant is variable throughout the text. Line habit is another of the 12 major categories. This assesses whether the text is written straight on the line, above the line, or below the line. The next category is fancy curls or loops. An expert checks for any flourishes or embellishments, such as fancy curls, on both connecting and beginning or ending strokes. Placement of the crosses on T and dots on I's is crucial. Examiners look at whether twists are crossed high, low, or in the middle, and if I's are dotted correctly or misplaced. 2 writings are concluded to be from the same person if their similarities are unique and no unexplainable differences are found. The process involves examining the questionable document, obtaining an exemplar, and then comparing them. Handwriting analysis can also help detect forgeries, which are documents made, adapted, or falsified with the intent to deceive someone. Analyzing a handwriting sample involves comparing the questioned document to exemplars. The known standard should be collected without the suspect's knowledge. Experts compare characteristics to conclude on authenticity and authorship. Technology aids handwriting analysis. Initial comparisons use the naked eye, a handheld lens, or a microscope. Biometric signature pads analyze the speed, pressure, and rhythm of a signature, detecting even slight differences. Computerized analysis compares handwriting objectively, using databases to compare samples. The Forensics Information System for Handwriting, or FISH, is a computerized database used and maintained by the Secret Service. In the courtroom, an expert explains the comparisons made, which may be followed by cross-examination. Shortcomings in analysis can include questions about the authenticity of base documents and the effect of mood or fatigue on the writing. A graphologist studies the writer's personality based on handwriting samples. They are not the same as a document expert. Graphology is not generally accepted as forensic science, but can indicate personality type. Forgeries are documents made, adapted, or falsified with the intention of deceiving someone. The main goal of forgery is usually to profit from the fake or alteration. Forged documents include checks, employment records, legal agreements, licenses, and wills. Fraudulence is forgery committed for material or monetary gain. Check forgery can involve ordering someone else's checks, altering a check, intercepting and cashing it, or creating a check from scratch. Annually, millions of dollars in illegitimate checks are cashed daily. Methods to prevent check forgery include printing checks on chemically sensitive paper, using large font sizes, high-resolution borders, multiple color patterns, and embedding glowing fibers. Literary forgery is the falsification of historic writings like letters or manuscripts. Skilled forgers try to duplicate original documents by replicating the printing process and creating aged-looking paper and inks. The best literary forgeries attempt to duplicate the original materials, including old paper, chemically treated materials to fake an aged look, and inks mixed from substances used at that time. Counterfeiting is the copying of false documents or items for deception. Items commonly counterfeited today include currency, traveler's checks, food stamps, certain bonds, and postage stamps. Counterfeiting money is one of the oldest crimes. Security features are added to paper currency that scanning cannot reproduce. The government constantly changes the design of money to prevent counterfeiting. Here you see an example of authentic versus counterfeit currency, highlighting the need for detailed examination to spot the differences. Counterfeit money often feels different because real money is printed on special paper containing rag fiber instead of starch. The number one way people suspect fakes is because the texture doesn't feel right. Counterfeit determining pens contain iodine. When used on counterfeit bills printed on regular paper, the mark turns bluish-black due to the chemical reaction between iodine and starch. These pens are claimed to be 98% effective. Authentic currency has new security features, including a raised portrait, clear red and blue woven fibers, distinct border edges, sharp treasury seal points, and a watermark visible when held up to the light. Further security features include an embedded security thread with the bill's denomination and minute printing around the portrait. Also, the number in the lower right-hand corner shifts color from copper to green when the bill is tilted. This image provides a visual representation of some of the key security features embedded in authentic currency. Let's review some key vocabulary. Counterfeiting is the production of an imitation for the purpose of deception. Document analysis is the examination of questioned documents with known material for authenticity and alterations. A document expert is a person who scientifically analyzes handwriting. An exemplar is a standard document of known origin. Forgery is the act of falsifying documents or objects to deceive someone. Fraudulence occurs when a financial gain accompanies a forgery. A questioned document is any writing or mark whose source or authenticity is in dispute or uncertain.